Hello everybody and welcome back to Delhi. Unfortunately, Multan is taking advantage of the fact that we can't really attack them. And we can't really attack some of the neighbors, and they're kind of just swooping in and gonna gobble up some extra bits that we wanted ourselves, and we're gonna have to fight a little bit harder to get that for ourselves. But right now, we are looking at right here, we can either move towards legalism or we can move towards mysticism. So we need to kind of think about, it looks like we're already kind of trending up towards legalism. I'm not sure, why is this actually at plus 30? What did we do to actually give us? What did we actually do to give us any legalism to begin with? Because it was at 5. It seems to be going up. I don't remember. Maybe we clicked something we didn't realize it was going to give us. Didn't realize it was going to give us any legalism. Anyways, what the story is, we can see that if we get legalism all the way to full, we're going to get 20% tax modifier, which is amazing, 20% manpower, which is amazing, and 10% technology cost, which is, of course, amazing. If we go with the mysticism, though, however, we get missionary strength, morale of armies, and fort defense. The fort defense, forget that. Who cares about that? And we can also spend mysticism for manpower, whereas we can spend legalism for corruption, which we don't really care too much about that, actually. Because we can get rid of corruption using the Jains, right? We can get rid of corruption using the Jains. So this is telling us that we can move towards legalism or mysticism. Here it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment to the monthly autonomy change, but not enough that it... More local production, which is good. Local autonomy in this particular region, which is bad. But because we already set this to Jains, and this already removes the local autonomy modifier for both production and tax, and trade power, production, tax, and trade power, we don't care if there's more autonomy here. We actually don't care. This just gives... This is actually a good thing. We could get the 10 prestige, which would also be nice. But I'm thinking if we can actually give ourselves some more... Oh, well, here's the tricky thing, guys. If we're already 30 towards legalism, and we want to go to mysticism, and this is going up for... I don't know why this is going up. We won't be getting any of these benefits, because we're only going to be going from 30 legalism to 20 legalism, instead of going into the mysticism area, right? So technically, this actually benefits us more because it adds to these positive benefits we're already getting. We could try to get up to 75, and then, you know, once we get to 75, we could actually go back down to 0, and then once we're at 0, we should be able to push towards mysticism more easily. That could be the play. That could be the play. Or we just have to say, this is a good event for mysticism. We just start biting the bullet and we just start going back towards mysticism. Because I kind of want that morale of armies and I want that 3% missionary strength. I do. It's like a 50-50 here, guys. It's almost like we need to do a coin flip or something. Let's just hit. We have a little bit of a benefit. We have a technology cost reduction, which is of course very good. And we're getting the prestige there. Let's just go towards 75. Once we get to 75, though, we'll kick it the other way. That's going to be the play. Building up claims. There's actually a new map mode now called the Truce map mode, which is kind of cool. We can see we have claims on... We have our Casus Bellis to go to war with these people, right? We're working on building up the claim here and here. We'll also need to get one on these guys. Soon we'll have claims on everybody, which is good. Have you worked out? You've gotten one claim on Miwar, which is cool. Try to get one on this guy, though, if you could. That could be very useful. We have successfully converted that province. Working on making that into a core. Why can't we do Delhi, or can we do Delhi? We can do Delhi, it's just going to take a bajillion years. How bad are these people going to hate us if we pull this off? Minus 30 to their loyalty. Yikes. Yikes. We could just slowly be working on something like this, nice, you know, nice and slow. Or we could assign another province. We can't do that for the capital. Can't do that for the capital. We could assign something to here. That would give us an extra 2% local missionary strength. You know, we can hit these buttons and get a pretty good number. 23 months. That's pretty good. Pull this off for now. We can add that later. That's not going to take too long now. Slowly but surely, we're getting these things converted. Gain 2 corruption. Whoops. Now, I think if we actually lose loyalty here, I think that's going to negatively affect the missionary strength, which is bad. I don't really want to be gaining a lot of corruption, though, because we don't have any good way to get rid of it, but we might soon. We might soon. Let's hit this and hold on to that corruption. Yeah, that's just a lousy event. Let's just get rid of, like, let's get rid of a little bit of the corruption, but I wanted to kind of stay, I just wanted to stay equal. I don't want it to trend down too much. There we go. Let's just keep it even at 2. And then hopefully we'll get a chance to, so the Renaissance have fired. Renaissance are here. And of course, we're nowhere near Italy. So we need to figure out what we're going to do about that. We are potentially in a position where we could tech up. We could tech up. We probably do want the mill tech. That's a minus 5%. And we definitely want the mill tech. Of course, we just got that corruption. Dang it. That's 2% extra because of the corruption, but it's, you know, it's not, it's still a good price, quote price, I guess, for that technology. I think we want to hit all of these buttons, especially get the mosque. Yeah, we want to hit these buttons, I think, and then we go into developing for Renaissance, which shouldn't be too hard for us because if we look at the costs, this province is saying it's going to be 45 to develop. That actually seems a bit high. But 45 is going to be the lowest. We can also add a development modifier here too to help with that. Yeah, none of this is fantastic. Actually, we might end up doing it here, actually, because we could add the local development thing into this region. It's gonna, wow, this is going to cost us a lot of money, actually. Wow. That's an expensive state. Increasing the state maintenance, you see, by adding these little edicts here that give us the missionary strength and give us the local development, encourage development edicts here, these increase the state maintenance by 200%. We're paying 50. So increasing it to 200%, that's an extra buck. It's a lot. Where is this? Do we care about the autonomy here? No, because it's controlled by the Rajputs, so... No, and these are also separatist rebels, so... I think, honestly, we're going to go with that. Let that tick down. Let that tick down. Looks like we are now capable of getting some claims. These are all very poor provinces up here. Very poor provinces. Pull that guy back at least. So now these guys are only allied to one other nation. So we can attack any of these guys and just sort of instantly take them out. Like this guy I think is allied to here, right? Yeah. So we could just, we have claims on both of them. And we could just co-belligerent them because they're only allied to each other. We could scoop those up pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. We're still making money, but it's tight. It's tight. Alright, thank you, Gujarat, for giving us some diplomatic stuff, I guess. That seems like a clean war to me. Something to do, at least, you know. Did we end up getting the claim on you and you? No. Okay, well, we need to do that. Well, that's what this guy is working on. Okay, he's already working on that. Yeah, so basically these are just very weak nations that have no allies. Like this is oh my gosh. We forgot to undrill these dudes. Could make that into a state. Eugh, no. That's a hard no. This is some very poor bits. Although these silk and paper is pretty good trade resources. That's all yarn. All they do up there is make yarn. Okay. Let's attack. Let's make sure our morale is high. We have that military tech up, right? So we're higher mil tech than all these guys. It's kind of weird considering how poor our leadership is. Let's go in 10 into each. Should be stack wipes for both of these guys. The heir will die. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Are we attacking into the mountains? No, ironically, these are just hills, not mountains. Whoa, we're lucky on that. We are lucky on that. However, we got these guys rising up on us fast. Okay, we have a very good heir. Like a very good heir. We just need the leader to die, basically. That's all we need. And they got 1+1 diplomatic reputation, which is pretty good too, so. So here, what are we doing right now? We're managing our diplomats. We're kind of keeping an eye on this, seeing if it's going to go to 90%, I mean. We're trying to siege these bits down. Okay, this should be a way to boost either legalism. See, why does this continue to go up? I need to read this for a second here. Event options will move your position on the scale, as will declaring war on infidels increase. Brothers in faith will decrease. Successfully converting a province will increase? I'm confused. Mysticism is like, isn't that all about, like, I guess I'm confused. Like, it seems like if we declare on, thematically I'm thinking, like, if we declare on infidels, wouldn't that be us, like, you know, Deus Volt, you know, let's go to war, you guys are the infidels, blah, blah, blah. Like, wouldn't that have this going down the other way? See what I'm saying? It's weird to me that this is actually having it go up. Yeah, I'm confused. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to let this go down. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to -100. Because everyone around us is... Oh, actually, wait a second. Technically, these guys are Sunni. Aren't they? No, they're Hindu. They're Hindu. We'll be attacking Sunni nations, I think. I don't know. Why would we need missionary strength if we're attacking our own people? I don't get that at all. I don't get that one bit. We're going to get 3% local missionary strength if we take... Ooh, that's good. That's good. Yikes. That is definitely a good potential to convert a lot of this land without doing anything crazy. That's a huge amount of potential to convert. That being said, if we hit this button here, we can immediately get rid of that corruption that we have, which would be cool too. 10 years. Just knowing that this is even an event and it should happen again is good. So that's going to give us a lot of local missionary strength. Let's hit this button for now. Letting the autonomy come down there will be good too. Yeah, so we can't convert anything in this region until that goes away, which is fine. Okay, we're not the right religion to get the benefits of that, but that's okay. It's okay. Oh, and what do I want to hit this button. But let's get our technologies up first. That seems smart. Use that 7.5% reduction first. Also, we kind of need to be working on spy network with this guy too. Because as soon as we conquer this bit of land, we'll have the ability to get a claim there. Nice. Potentially we could work on this. That'll take 50 months. How much is that costing us per month? Half a ducat, huh? Again, we could go in here and give this to him. I'll make it go very, very fast. We could pull this back, they'll still be happy. Let's do it. Not. That should be this. I mean, this should be going pretty fast here. Saying 3 years. Okay, less than 3 years, about 2 years. That's very good. Come in here. We just converted a province, but this didn't seem to move. We want to hit this button before we actually spend any of our points. That's good. That's good. Oh, we're doing good now. We are in a good position now. Holy cow. Because our original guy was what, 110, 100 or something like that? Now things are looking nice. Don't get me wrong, we just lost a bunch of stability. But things are looking nice. Orissa took a big bite out of Bengal. That's kind of scary. Weren't we buttering up Vijayanagar at a point? %2% versus heretics. Well, I don't think we're converting heretics. I think we're converting heathens. I think Hindu people would be heathens for, you know. Oh. Whoops. Might as well hit those buttons because we still want to get rid of that corruption. That was a mistake. I didn't realize that when your leader died, there was no way to know, right? There was no way to know the leader was going to die, but either way. Yeah. Probably just end this. No one cares about the aggressive expansion. Not going to cost us any diplo. We have a good heir and a good leader. Just move everybody into a group here. We can grab a second claim on you guys. 25 being the magic number for 2 claims on one nation. We get the second one. We can go here. Still working on that. We don't need to work on you anymore. These guys, same situation here, right? They're only ally. Oh, nope. Now that guy has an ally there. We're kind of just working our way along here, almost like sort of doing Nepal. Except we're not going to form Nepal, but it's interesting. I think we have claims on every single province around us. These are cores. Yeah, these are all cores. What is this all about? Trade efficiency, trade range. Spend a little bit of diplo, get... Ooh, that would be good. What's the disasters? A peasant war. National unrest plus 5%. Stability less than 1. So we do need to boost our stability. Corruption is killing us. Well, we lost the benefit. We're going to use this 7.5% to get the tax, right? We've kind of lost out on that a little bit. We need to hit this button. We need to hit this button. In fact, we might need to hit it twice. Having a buffer on the stability is a really nice thing. That's really nice. You know, we're gonna hit that twice, which is really unfortunate because we wanted to get this done quickly because the Renaissance are coming. But now that we have a good leader, and I think we're gonna switch off of this as soon as we can. Now that we have a good leader, things hopefully will come together here for us. But we are hurting for admin a little bit. Economy is still looking good. We are paying a lot of money for mercenaries, right? Paying a lot of money for mercenaries. Let's make sure our diplomats are doing something intelligent. We could work on getting another claim on this guy. We don't have to, but we could work on that. You are guaranteeing the independence of who? Say what? Oh. That's insane. That's how we attack Multan. That's how we attack Multan. If we attack into these guys, Multan will honor the call. What we can do with Multan is instead of taking their land, we can actually force them to drop their alliance with Jaunpur, keep a low truce, and go in there and hit them again. Hit them with a reconquest war, and just gobble everything up at that point. Ooh, that's what we do. That's what we do. So I think we attack these guys, beat up Multan. Yep, that's what we do. And just basically get Multan out quickly and smoothly. That'll be the next 2 wars, basically. Here, we'll fight these guys here. We'll fight these guys here. Vassal, yeah. Speaking of Vassal, are you set up to do anything? Because it would be nice to get the Vassal some land, get him going on something. He's probably going to eat Mewar for us. He has a couple nice little claims here, it looks like. Mewar, though, has a vassal, apparently. Okay. And is also allied to a number of very weak nations. So if we could, I think Mewar is going to be the first time that we call in, hopefully like Gujarat and Sindh into a war. How are we doing on the favors here? 5, gaining 1 per year. 8, gaining 1 per year. Okay. That should be relatively quickly. We do have these guys at 80%. It's going down though, but it is at 80%. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching another episode. I will see you guys in the next one as we continue Delhi in the quest to form Hindustan. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good one.